at the villa of the Baron de Signac, where I spent a rather infamous year. At the villa of the Baron de Signac, I had ladies in attendance, fire opal pendants. Liaisons, what's happened to them? Liaisons today. To see them, what's become of them? Some of them hardly pay their shoddy way. What once was a rare champagne is now just an amiable hock. What once was a villa, at least, is digs. What once was a gown with train is now just a simple little frock. What once was a sumptuous feast is figs. No, not even figs. Raisins. Ah, liaisons. Where was I? Oh, yes, at the palace of the Duke of Ferrara, who was prematurely deaf, but a dear. At the palace of the Duke of Ferrara, I acquired some position, plus a tiny Titian. Liaisons, what's happened to them? Liaisons today. To see them, indiscriminate women, it pains me more than I can say. The lack of taste that they display. Where is style? Where is skill? Where's forethought? Where's discretion of the heart? Where's passion in the art? Where's craft? With a smile and a will, but with more thought, I acquired a chateau extravagantly overstuffed. Too many people muddle sex with mere desire, and once emotion intervenes, the nets descend. It should on no account perplex or worse inspire. It's just a pleasurable means to a measurable end. Why does no one comprehend? Let us hope this lunacy is just a trend. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, in the castle of the King of the Belgians. We would visit through a false chiffonier. In the castle of the King of the Belgians, who, when things got rather touchy, deeded me a duchy. Liaisons, what's happened to them? Liaisons today. Untidy. Take my daughter, I taught her, I tried my best to point the way. I even named her Desiree. In a world where the kings are employers, where the amateur prevails and delicacy fails to pay. In a world where the princes are lawyers, what can anyone expect except to recollect Welcome back. So at the top of this solemn place is an even greater disappointment. More ladybug men who are just standing in a line waiting for me to accost them, and I suppose I'm not one to talk because I'm giving them exactly what they want. How are we for medicines? Perhaps we should... You've got some of these nutritious berries. Let's have a fine picnic lunch, Mrs. Lovett. Won't it be delightful? That's enough for you. What else awaits us here on the mountain? Oh? It's you! It's Mr. or Miss Google Glass. Fancy seeing you here. I was just here to mourn my fallen children. Do you remember me? Back on the volcano? You attempted to murder me? Yes, that's the one. Defeat of you. Listen to her. Oh, awash with euphemisms now. Perhaps those are her parents? Perhaps she can't speak of murder in front of Pep and Nana. Indeed. Oh, you know, it's because of the parents. They're watching. Yes. Are we going to fight? Are you going to try to murder me once more? Okay, yes, she's not mentioning death anymore, which makes me think that those two are, if not her parents, at least someone around whom she must step lightly. Yes, okay, submarine. Okay, so I suppose we have to go there next. That town we were just in didn't have a gymnasium. Oh, hello. Yes, I remember you. You met on that thing that I hesitate to call a date because I didn't want it to be one. Perhaps you can relate. Oh, you've got the same person I've got. Fancy that. I bet we can get the first move in. Perhaps we can make this thing perish immediately. Yes, we can. Well done, Mrs. Lovett. I believe Mrs. Lovett is holding some soft sand, which makes her better at ground-type things. So, that was a bit anticlimactic. What is wrong with you, madam? Most people outgrow that phase in, say, middle school. Okay, they're complaining about orbs. Just like old people. Right when there's violence and murder afoot, all they really care about is pointless things like the arrangement of tchotchkes on their mantle. It reminds me just like Pep. Reminds me a touch like Limburg. No. Limburg and I, we argue, but we're the best of friends, really. Oh, he would never seek out a different employer. No other employer would understand his ways. Who, other than myself, would be so forgiving of a mute hunchback who likes Andrew Lloyd Webber? Whom else are you going to find, Limburg? Okay, so we're getting cues for whither to go next. That are rather opaque. Okay, we can't go that way. Perhaps if we have our antennae on. Oh, yes. No, yes. These are some fiddly antennae. Oh. There we are. Oh, it's a thing we can't use. I'm so glad I did that. Oh, we'll sell it for scraps later. There's a thing okay, it's another one of these. We caught one of these. We caught Maria. I just caught a ghost named Maria. Yes, you're close to leveling up. Mrs. Lovett, see if this will put you over the threshold. Just as I thought. No trouble at all. We don't have anyone who can fly, so we can't get immediately out of this. Oh, but perhaps we could save ourselves some time if we use an escape rope. Is there something else? Okay, we'll search for presents. Oh! Another nice candy! So the first candy I have, I gave to Theodosia, for no other reason than that I love her so. But now we can share the love a bit. I can teach my children that I love them all the same. Theodosia just needs special attention, because she's the youngest. We saw her be born. She's the only one who's getting the sum total of her context of what life should be from us. All the rest of us, we had some hint of how life goes, what people are and what they can be expected to do. But Theodosia, She relies on us. She looks to us for nigh everything. More presents? Ah, yes, while we're here, we can defile some tombs. No? Oh, there we are. Someone left some carbohydrates here in this ancient cemetery. That just sounds yummy scrummy. Let's just snatch that up, shall we? So we'll go back the way we came, through the very scenic mountaintop full of graves. Perhaps we'll then use a rope to get right back to where we were. That little excursion did what I thought it would do. It gave us renewed purpose. Tartuffe wants to be the very best. Tartuffe wants to show off his gains to all the world. And all the others are equally pleased to be along for the ride. So let's just see how long we can get this going for. I don't see it as a moral compromise anymore. It is they who are taking the risks. With the possible exception of Theodosia, I don't think she still yet understands everything that's going on, but we'll just keep her safe and sound. Lots of things we can't catch. Another one of these. Anyway, whenever we do find a gymnasium, I trust we'll be in a good position to just run right in there without having to grind any. Yes. That was a delightful excursion, time of remembrance, and some attempted homicide, but that just seems to be a recurring motif in my life. You know, what's one criminal organization's attempt to kill me, more or less? Oh, one of these things. Oh, we can't catch it, but... Oh, it's quite spooky. I'm spooked solid. Oh yes, it's got a spooky move. I'm quite intimidated. Well done, little creature. It's not death, you're already dead. We'll just put you to rest. That does introduce an interesting... Are there more stairs going up? Perhaps there are. Okay, we missed a floor. We still have... Mrs. Lovett's still in all right condition. She's running out of energy for moves. A text inscribed on a tombstone honoring a deceased person or Pokemon is called an epitaph. I've been contemplating what to write in my epitaph. I have so many great achievements that I'm at complete loss. Perhaps you should say, "Here lies a humble man." Hello, old people. It's not good enough yet. For a final resting place that my Pokemon Meow and I will be in, this is not good enough. Wait, are you burying your cat with you? I hope your cat is already dead. Why is he so particular about it? Once you die, everything will be gone. Well, we've got the caring, thoughtful person on the one hand. On the other, we've got the Frank Reynolds. Yes, when I die, just throw me in the trash. Dispose of my rotting filth that once captured all the nuances of my mannerisms, and now is mere spoiled meat. There are ghosts everywhere. Perhaps they're mad that I'm stealing things. Just seems to be the custom in this country. I see sparkles over there. I want the sparkles. I will have them. No, that's not what I'm looking for. The antennae. No? Okay. A mineral. Okay. Don't know what it does. Probably another thing for temporarily making a Pokemon hulk out. Do we, maybe we'll try an escaping rope. Save ourselves a little time. Do we have it? Yes, we do. I'll just drop through a hole in the floor or something. Look, the only way to get to this area for funeral observances is by boat or by riding on a Pokemon's back. Quite odd. But anyway, this seems as good a place as any to break. Tune in next time. We'll follow those not so subtle hints we've been receiving as to whither we should go next.